Hi everybody, it's me again, and I'm back. This is another video for episode 2 of the Real Housewives season 5. So, the episode starts with Teresa and her girls at her house, and they're making cards. First they're having dinner and stuff like that, and of course in true Teresa style, her girls, they bring entertainment. Like, yeah, I said last week that they some are a little too big grown, but they're funny because that Melania is mess, but she's funny though. She just can't help that kind of type of personality she has. She acts like her mama. But then after the girls eat, Teresa is talking about them and talking to them and telling them how, if when she was growing up, her parents wouldn't allow them to sit at the table and they had to eat together and talking about how totally different from how they live their lives. And then she talks to them that they didn't have grandparents and stuff like that growing up. So that's why she said it's so important that her girls have her parents and stuff around because she didn't grow up with grandparents and stuff. And she said when she said in her confessional, she said she like when her girls fight and argue, she told them not to do that because she don't want them to do that. She don't want them to be like her and Joe and stuff like that. She said even if your husbands are mad at each other, you still need to be there for one another. I think that was a dig towards Melissa. It should be dig Melissa and Joe because her husband he has his faults too and how he go relationship with Joe about to play out. But that's another story. So anyway, she didn't go make cards for her father because he's having surgery. He's getting a pacemaker in. She's explaining like, what's a pacemaker? And then she's explaining to the girls something to keep his heartbeat because if it doesn't, God forbid, and she doesn't want to say it. And then Melania, being the smart girl that she is, says he's gonna die. And then Teresa just looks at, see how I confused stuff. Not Melissa, Teresa. Teresa just looks at her like she just. Then Melania says it again, like he's gonna die. Like she know what that means. The little girl's too smart for her own good, and Gia doesn't take too well for her statement. She said, "Don't ever say that again." She said, "Don't ever say that again." She doesn't want to hear about her grandfather possibly dying. So it's a little tight for the scene between the girls. Then I believe it's Melissa and Joe and them, they with their kids and stuff, and then they talk about how they want to sell their house and everything. How they had to bring their value down to 3.8 million, even though the house is worth more than that, but because of the economy, that's what they had to, what they offer is and stuff like that. So they think they realtor came by and he's telling them that that's gonna be kind of hard and everything. And they basically said, we need to sell this house. Not or never. And they must basically say the reason why is because the reason why they moved to that town so they could be close to Teresa and her kids. But since everything that's happening, it's kind of hard because it's a small town and they go to the same school and same things and all the events. She doesn't want to be around her no more. So, then Caroline and her family, then see her dog, then we see her baby sister friend who looks, and then she has Lauren. First it was Lauren in the kitchen, and Lauren just looking in like she just over it. It's morning, so of course she gonna be cranky. And then her mom just typical Caroline style. I don't like how she talks to Lauren because it just seems like she just treats Lauren so worse than she does her son. Like I don't know, I'm the only one who notices that, but she does. And then she basically complains like I want a cup of coffee, and then Caroline was like, how am I supposed to know you want a cup of coffee? So you've been acting like a real bitch ever since you lost weight, whatever. So then her sister comes in. She looks like a fatter Dina. Yeah, I say she does. When I see her before, I'm like, that looks like Dina, but I know it really didn't because they still like talking, but she's fatter. Her sister friend, she's moved in there with them now, her and her dog. She just went through a divorce. She's talking about who all stay with her. She said her house is always open to her friends and family. She said Dina and her daughter stayed there. What's her name? Jacqueline, Chris, and Ashley stay there while they house being built. So she's talking about how all her home is always open to her family and stuff. So that was a cute scene. It didn't mean anything. Then I believe is Rich. And Kathy and their son, they take him the driver's license. He just got his permit, and Kathy's in the front, Rich in the back. Basically, Rich is making Kathy teach him because she's like, basically, if he does anything wrong, he's just gonna blame Kathy. So Rich is being Rich, always joking around, stuff like that, making little jokes. Sometimes it's not even funny. I believe he's not funny all the time. He thinks he is, and Kathy's a very annoyed by it. So she's like, he's not taking it seriously and everything. So that was that. Still cute scene, not interesting enough for me. The last scene towards the end, I mean, it's to me this seems like this season is starting off slow. It's not. I'm glad it's. I mean, compared to last season where drama just the first episode is drama, 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 all the way until the end. But this time, it's really like some of these people are boring to me. Sorry, they're boring. Kathy, yeah, boring. I'm pretty sure it's gonna pick up later on, but it needs to hurry up and pick up. So I'm probably gonna I think see Jacqueline and Chris. I'm not trying to say their storyline is not interesting enough, but I mean because autism is not it affects a whole lot of families, not just celebrities. It's a lot of celebrity moms who parents who was born through this. That's a lot of them. It affects everybody. I know I have a relative that's autism and everything, and unfortunately he couldn't get the proper medicine the way these celebrity moms and moms here who have the resources to get their kids out. So it does affect. I'm not gonna say their storyline is boring, but it is what it is. It was a cute scene later on that I felt it was really good, just like the scene last week with Nicholas and stuff. So they basically what they're saying is about that. And, she's going to do a blogging for a parenting magazine, and Chris was talking to Joe, talking about how Nicholas was basically their miracle child because previously Jacqueline had like 5 miscarriages before she was pregnant with him, and it was just really sad and stuff like that. And then Joe was like, you really like a stuff like a good dude because most husbands would have walked out, and he was like, yeah, he's like you stepped in, you still staying, you still here, stuff like that. So I appreciate that. Then I believe. Oh, Kathy in Rituals with their daughter Victoria at her college and stuff, and they talking to her, and then she takes them on a tour because she's in school for nursing. I don't know how to pronounce that last one. I'm not gonna try, but it's something to do with nursing. She takes them on a tour and shows them like a nursing what a nursing um department is at. She takes like it's like a mock hospital room, and it's like mock patients sitting and laying in the bed and stuff, and then her dad being goofy, just making unnecessary. He ain't funny to me. I never thought he was funny. I said what you to me. He ain't funny. He just not. So while Kathy's talking about how she's proud of Victoria because at her age, when she was at her age, she said by the time Victoria finishes, she's going to be like 25, 26. And she said at 25, she said she was married. She said, I don't regret getting married and stuff like that. But she said, I think she said she do regret, but she basically tell that she feels like her daughter is doing something that she wish she could have did. Basically having a career before she settled down and got married and stuff like that. That's basically what she was saying. While she was talking, having a serious talk, Rich is being rich, touching stuff he had no business type of child. So that was that. Then I believe Caroline's getting ready. She goes into Lauren's room before Lauren goes to work. She said, hey, do you have a client today? And she was like, yeah. She said, well, I'm your first client. She said, I have a lunch to go to. And she said, well, who are you going to lunch with? She said, Teresa. And she was like, Teresa. And she was explaining to her why. And she basically gives the same excuse that she gave to her husband, saying that, well, Joe asked me to talk to her. And I'm like, no, he really didn't. You volunteer yourself because I feel in my opinion, you can't mind your business. After what happened last year and how you said you would never get a vow and how the way you even went, I never thought see the day where I see you putting yourself in their business again. I understand you have your reasons why because you're going through the same thing with your sister and stuff, but that's all the more reason for you not to get involved because to this day y'all still ain't talking. So how do you have the right to get involved in another family problems when your own family is not right yet? So it's just weird. She's very weird on that. And basically, Lauren was like, well, I feel like, I understand. She's like, you basically just doing it for the kids. And she was like, yeah. But she was like, well, sometimes I feel like, she said, Joe and Melissa's kids are being raised as, sweet and understanding. And while Teresa's kids are being raised by rules. Which I thought not. I'm recording. Close the door! So yeah, she she was being very hypocritical, and I didn't that comment Lauren made was very unnecessary, but whatever. The Manville kids think they're so perfect. They got issues too. I'm just saying. Yeah, your parents are not like Teresa and Joe, but hey, the way how your mom talks to you, they ain't no better. But anyway, then Melissa go has like an open house. Melissa and Joe has an open house at their house because they're trying to sell their house. And then I never heard of an open house where you're still there. I thought you had to leave while people come and see your house. I didn't understand it. Her reason that why they there and why she kept the kids there. So people can say, oh, well, this is a house where family goes in. It's like a home. We're loving. And then she had them dressed alike. And it was like, this is real stupid. I feel like her house didn't do anything because the one realtor who came in, who was a mutual friend of her and Teresa, she had Mr. Hilton. Lissa is very well known in the hip hop industry because she's not only Puff's baby mama and one of his first loves, but she is a very well known fashion designer. She designed everybody from Puff, Biggie, Mary J. Blige, Faith. She's very well known in the fashion hip hop industry, stuff like that. So she's showing her how she came with her, and she's showing her around, and they go upstairs while Melissa goes downstairs, and they go in the bathroom, and then she notices that they turn on the water faucet and it breaks off. What bathroom scene does that? And why would you have an open house where stuff is falling off and stuff, and no water turning on? And then they noticed that the sink is cracked and everything, and it was just they was talking bad about it. The realtor, she was talking us out. It just was so it was funny to me. Unprofessional, but funny. So then she comes downstairs and she basically tells them what she's seeing, little stuff like that. And they were like, well, Joe was like, if they're rich, they'll fix it themselves. I'm like, they got money. And then she basically said, for 3.8 million and we don't have no pool, you're not gonna sell it. And Joe was like, bullshit. We're selling this house. So that was that. Then we see Teresa's getting ready for the lunch date with Caroline. She goes to talk to Juicy Joe. He's sitting in the office. He has using a magnifying glass to see the words on his paper and say he can't see stuff like that. So she tells him that she's going to see Caroline and stuff like that. He's basically like, I don't want her to be but she lets you and bringing up your birthday, you should leave because she was basically a witch to you last season and all this stuff like that. And he ain't lying. I feel like Caroline has her. I feel like everybody played a part in Summer last year, not just Teresa. So I'm with him on that. So, what else happened? Oh yeah, the Jacqueline's getting ready for a get together. She's having with the Wakilis, the Gorgas, and Albie and Chris, and they coming over and they have them guys up there in poker along with and what's her name, Rosie. So she getting ready for that and stuff like that. So she got us all the school prepared and everything. So, everybody comes over and stuff like that, and they talking, having a good time, then the guys plus Rosie goes into the room to play poker and everything, and I'm so thankful that they did not talk about Teresa. I am so thankful, because I feel like for somebody who I don't like, and somebody who's caused so much drama to all y'all lives last season, she shouldn't be the last person I would talk about. The last person. Everything that Jacqueline's got going on, she don't need to be bringing up that negative. No, I'm so glad she mentioned that she don't want no negative toxic people around her. They're on that. You got too much to worry about now. Your son needs help. Your son is the one who you need to focus on your son. Don't worry about people that you can't control. Grown folks like that. So I'm glad that Tuesday was not the focus of the conversation. And then instead, it was Chris had told the guys in Rosie that he has supplies and that he's basically teaching Nicholas how to say I love you because after when the autism started to take effect, he stopped saying I love you and that's the one thing that she wants to hear him say. Stuff like that. So everybody comes into the room and then think Nicholas says something and he has to stop there and he says tell me and Chris tells him say I love you to mommy and he says it and it was so oh my god it's even more cuter than what he did last week. He said iPad and she just cries and she kissed Chris and thanks him and everything because he had been training him, teaching him how to say and stuff like that. So that really made her day and that was really sweet. He made everybody else in the cheer up. So then we go to the meeting between Caroline and Teresa. Caroline gets a private room in a restaurant and stuff like that. Teresa comes, they kiss, and all that. Then they get right into it. And she basically, Caroline says your brother asked me to come and meet you to talk about it. Then Teresa was like, well, my brother he should have been man enough. He should have called me himself. Stuff like that. And all that. It's like a back and forth. And she was like, well, I'm not the only one that did something too, and stuff like that. And Caroline was like, yeah, I understand that. And then she brings up how, I don't know who brought it up, but she's like, my brother hurt me too, and he's hanging around with people that I don't necessarily like Jacqueline and everything. And she was like, well, Jacqueline ain't got nothing to do with it. And she was like, yes, she did, because she was my friend. She betrayed me. And then Caroline was like, no, she did not betray you. She was a friend to you. Then Caroline brings up how Teresa said she doesn't like she said my brother basically he apologized to Kim D, but he didn't apologize to me. And she was like, well, if Kim D did this, if she didn't want to set up with us, so why are you still hanging around with her? Which I thought was a good question because she was like, well, if Kim D did that to Jacqueline, she said I would not sit at a table with her. And I feel like that's right. If she so called set Melissa up and you know she did it, why would you still hang around with her? Like you can't be mad because your brother apologized to her and not you. And you talking about well, my brother he's hanging around with Jacqueline. She betrayed me, and that's how the conversation started. And she's like, no, she didn't, and everything stuff like that. And then Teresa was like, Jacqueline, she said, Caroline, I had a rough week because my dad's been in the hospital, and he said a pacemaker, and she was like, when me and Caroline was like, well, you don't want your dad. Your dad's been on. You don't want your dad to pass away and not see your kids together. So you don't want that. And then Teresa brings up how, Caroline, you find one, let's say you find one to talk, you ain't even talking to one of your siblings to this day. She said, what's going on? She said, and you're right. And you're exactly right. She said, that's why I can sit here and tell you that you don't need to do that. You don't want opinion. She said, I see you don't want that and stuff like that. And I feel like Teresa actually made sense of it. She did, because like I said before, Caroline has no reason to say anything to Teresa about her relationship with Joe because you ain't got your relationship with Dina like that. I'm just saying, you don't. So you can't tell another person what they should do with their relationship. This is why I have a problem with the New Jersey women because they so involved in each other's lives. Granted, I know that they was friends before and that Teresa she did probably have something to help her in her relationship with her brother and her cousin, her sister and her cousin, her brother and her cousin when they first came on season 3. But y'all should know when to back the hell off. Y'all want to be in y'all business like that because I ain't never met a, a where you are close friends with somebody and then the friend is having family issues and then you put yourself in that family in that drama and then some way somehow you and your friend are not friends anymore and that's what happened with Teresa and Jacqueline and Caroline. Okay, what Caroline said, Teresa was your friend. Don't care what you said talking about you just knew her through Dina and anytime you know somebody over 10+ years and you go on vacations with them, you go over to their house and come over to yours, you are friends. Don't care what Caroline said. I don't care. It's the simple truth is that. So I feel like that that was basically it. And there's the conversation. it ended really good. Teresa said, you know what? And he meet me halfway. She said, you tell my brother he meet me halfway. And he come up with open arms. I will welcome him open arms. So she basically said he needs to meet her halfway. He needs to be a compromise, basically. And it does. It can't be just only her. So I can't be on one thing because she said sooner or later my back is gonna break. And she made sense. I'm so shocked. Teresa usually don't make sense. But she made sense in this episode. So it ended well. I don't know what's gonna happen next week, but more drama between Teresa and Melissa as usual. But hey, they gotta get to the bottom before they get to the top again. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what y'all think. Cause I'm just getting new to this. So that is all. Bye.